everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today is review day, and since you have loved the Christian Dior Fall Winter 17 total look review that kind of was interactive because I gave you the link to the show and then you could kind of check all the looks together with me. So since that was received a positive reaction, I'm going to do a second one right now. So we're going to do the Balenciaga Fall Winter 2017 women collection that just hit the catwalks of Paris a couple of days ago. And just a quick reminder, if you are liking my channel and watching it and returning to it but haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to my channel. So hit that subscribe button and also push the notifications bell so that you know when the new videos are coming in. Alrighty guys, so thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed already. The community is growing, healthy, and strong. So talking about healthy and strong, I'm wearing this silicone contraption. I'm trying to be super couture today. This is Y3 from maybe 2012. I don't know. It's like a scarf, but it turns into a poncho, and it's like, this is all one piece. It's all attached to one another, and it's like, my God, I'm losing everything here. Anyway, so it's super sweaty in this thing. I should have thought twice before I did it, but I thought to myself, well, if we're going to review Demna and Balenciaga, we better give him something to look at if he ever watches this video. So there you go, sweetie darling. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so for those of you who don't know how this works, I'm posting a link to the website nowfashion.com in the description box down below underneath this video. So you can go to the description box under the video, click the link, and then on Now Fashion, you go to schedules, and then you check the date. I don't know, it was March 5th, 2017. You click on Balenciaga, and then the slideshow opens up. Pause the slideshow onto look number 1, and then we're going to begin now. I will be also posting a direct link to the Balenciaga fashion show. In case that doesn't work, then we go back to the general Now Fashion link. Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my God, middle finger, really? It wasn't intentional. Okay, here we go, guys. Look number 1. All right. Yeah, what can I say? This is, I don't know if the actual code will be buttonable this way once it hits stores, once it hits, retail. In any case, I think it's just styled that way for the catwalk. I don't know. But if it wasn't only styled that way for the catwalk, if it were to be worn that way also on the actual streets, I would have something against it, just because, like, if it's really cold, I also think practical. I think human beings that purchase fashion, I think it's always extremely sad when I see fashion wear people and not people wear fashion. So this is a fashion victim right here, in the making. And this coat should also prevent, cold. So you should be able to close it and button it up completely. So I do hope that this was only styling, that you can actually button it up normally if you wanted to. So in case you can button it up normally, it's fun. I'm not really liking this. We've seen it already a billion times. Stockings, put over shoes, because I do believe that, let me look in close. I do believe that these are stockings that are covering the shoe. Not so sure. Let me double check. If they are stockings that are covering the shoe, then I'm like, whatever, been there, done that 1,000 times. If it's a shoe that's made the exact color of the stocking, no, okay, so when I go to the close-ups, there's another section for close-ups, but don't go there because we're going to mess up everything. I mean, you can go if you want to, but so it seems that it's like a shoe and a sock all in one. All right, so it's kind of part of the shoe. Okay, well, yeah, if it's indeed a part of the shoe, it's okay. Let's just put it that way. It's okay. It's interesting. The baby blue pajama kind of look underneath it. I get it. It's, again, this kind of like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just wearing whatever out of bed look, but it's hyper styled. So yeah, whatever. Okay, moving on. Same problem with the coat here. This is a particular mustard color that does not look good on many people. The touch of red is interesting, however. We have a different color variation for this for the stiletto sock incorporated stocking all in one. I mean, I like this colorway. I like the combo. I love the earring. I don't like the bag. I think the bag is like super, just made for money. There's nothing to do. Like that bag is just money. It doesn't scream creativity at all. I mean, and the earring, I love the long earring, not the little golden one. Same thing goes for look 3. At least here the coat with the geometry looks more interesting. I'm loving the collar that's kind of totally like bent around. Again, the bag is a disgrace. It's cheaping out. This is like Michael Kors, going Balenciaga. Not cool at all. I love the color patterns here. I'm loving this burgundy, like deep, almost blood red burgundy, and then the purple, and then we have the coat that has a little bit of ochre in there, a little bit of gray, a little bit of red hues. The model is gorgeous. The earrings are fantastic. Look number 4, tacky. I just am coming back from the flea market, and since I couldn't sell all the shit I was selling, I'm just going to wear it back home, basically. Too vintagey looking. I do like this. I don't know if it's a jacquard or whatever it is that the coat is made of. It's heavy, it's old, it's ancient. That's why it screams vintage. But I kind of like that heaviness. The layering of the textures, and the whole chain print on the skirt, dress, shirt, whatever it is underneath the coat. Not feeling that because it's too reminiscent of Versace, of Hermes, Gucci maybe even. So it's not really Balenciaga to me. This thing that Demna started a season or two ago already with the bags being kind of like these like flea market bags or market bags, but then that are transformed into these, couple thousand dollars or euro priced bags. It's just like taking... I don't like that. I think it's a slap in the face for who is... I mean, again, I don't care for being politically correct or not. I just... there are people who actually pay $2 or $1 for a bag like that. And they need to use that bag for real purposes of life. So to make it kind of... I just don't like it. It's a bad joke. It's just a bad joke, and I think it's tasteless. Look number 5, loving this feline print. I don't know what feline this is. Is it a gepard? It's not a leopard. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous, velvety, furry thing. I do hope that it's faux fur. If it's real fur, then all thumbs down. If it's fake fur, then it's interesting. Again, the shopping bag is a disgrace. I'm loving this acidy yellow with a touch of green stocking shoe thing. And again, what Demna did here, this layering, this dress, what we don't know what it really is, underneath the coat. Beautiful, beautiful texturing of colors. This worked. Demna, have you listened to our critiques the past seasons? Because... I mean, it's still tacky. I still don't see really Balenciaga yet, but interesting. Okay, look number 6. We go back to look 1 and 2. This is just repetitive, whatever. Look number 7. Again, I like the patterning. I like the layering. I like what's going on here with the colors of this like kind of pea green. Okay, well, pea green on its own, not liking it. I love her hair. I love the earrings. I love that touch of kind of fuchsia earring and then the purpley thing. I can see it kind of in that, like right next to the hair here, the neck area, and then the polka dot skirt. Yes. Liking that. Okay, look number 8. Again, that bag is a disgrace. The stockings, yeah, it's a little bit like, the Chanel Métier d'Art Paris and Rome collection. It's a little bit hookerish. But the hooker has kind of changed her ways and is now layering a lot of clothes. Again, I have the feeling she, had a trick, and at the trick's house, The trick actually has a wife, and the hooker kind of, while the trick was asleep, put on everything she could from the closet of the wife and kind of ran. But she chose all the wrong pieces. Look number 9. I mean, yeah, it's a clash of a lot of things, and I see this kind of conceptualizing, collection. This has nothing to do with Balenciaga, however, but it's very, very Antwerp, of Demna. And that's a minus in my personal opinion. We get it. You studied somewhere, you did something, you have an influence. Get over it. No, develop further. Don't show too much. I don't know, that you're a victim of your own education. And yes, I say victim because you have to take education as an inspiration, but don't fall victim to it. Don't be like a slave to your peers. And this kind of stinks of that. Look number 10, beautiful color blocking going on here. Reminiscent of the 80s, 90s. But again, this buttoning situation is a tragedy. Unless, of course, there are different ways of buttoning this thing up. Otherwise, it remains a fashion victim statement rather than a free fashion wearer statement. Let's just put it that way, Look number 11. I'm so through with all of these little ruffly things around the necks and so these I'm a proper little girl by day, but I'm a slut by night. Really, it don't work for me anymore. The bag is horrible. I am loving the color combo though. I love this kind of British type of thing going on with the skirt that's again oversized, and again we have this playing with proportions and with the plissé and kind of bending it in a way to create a more experimental look. This is also very Antwerp, and it's also very, very Asian and Japanese, if you will. The silk skirt with the ruffles is disgusting, just because it's just so wannabe proper, but not. But the color combo of the total look is fabulous, just fabulous, and the model is gorgeous again. Look number 12. Believe it or not, this belt, even though it might have something reminiscent of Thierry Mugler, it is Balenciaga-ish, as is this shirt. Of course, the material, I don't know if this is a silk, if it's a crepe of silk or something. It might be a viscose. I don't know what it is, but I'm liking it. It's something Florence Welch could wear. It's something that, I don't know, somebody who wants... And this is, again, the problem. You see, the piece itself is not bad, but it's like, who's going to wear it? And who's going to wear it for all the right reasons or for all the wrong reasons? Because this one can go really bad very quickly. The clutch is bad. It looks super cheap, the clutch. Look number 13. In this case, this cheapo wannabe American Apparel bag kind of works in this combo for me again. The ruffle, this is the same as a couple of looks ago. So look number 13, take away the ruffles from the collar. The model looks like she's hyper depressed. Girl, somebody should teach you how to have fun. Okay, whatever, moving on. 14, she's cute. I like her. Very male look, androgynous. Clutch has to go. The blue thing, belt, whatever it is attached to the shirt, and then the pants with the stripe. It's kind of sporty. I've seen this a lot lately, past couple of collections, so it's nothing that wows me. I understand where's the twist. I understand that there is a twist, and I understand that this is kind of considered fresh, but I mean, I get it, but I don't really like it. And again, it's not Balenciaga to me. Number 15, interesting. Again, this belty kind of thing. This shoe, the white shoe with the white stocking incorporated, works the best when it's white, I think, because it's just so abstract. And of course, white adds a couple of kilos, so whatever chick or guy wants to wear these and has kind of thicker, legs, this is going to make him look even thicker, but still, it's a very interesting combo. I'm missing more red. There's a little bit of red on the shoulders, but I'm loving this shirt, and I love that the sleeves are a bit short, unless she's not a giant. But if the sleeve was intentionally that short, I'm really liking that length. The bag, whatever. Look number 16, 80s are back, except Vidal Sassoon fucked up the hairstyle. It works on her. Yeah, I'm liking this V-shaped torso. At least here the collar is kind of more androgynous male. There's no more ruffles, thank goodness. I'm loving that shoe with those pants. Not a big fan, maybe perhaps, of the color of the pants. And the clutch has to go. Look number 17. Poor mamacita. She has a sore throat and and I don't know. Looks like she escaped Russia a long time ago in the 20s. But I'm liking it. I have to say, I'm enjoying this look. I'm enjoying the twisted coat. I love the pop of color between the white and the black. I love that kind of neon green. Yes. Yes, we like this. 18. Okay, now here is Balenciaga. Finally. That clutch, girl, no, throw it away. Like, use it as a rugby ball, as a football, as a whatever ball, and just like just smash it against the wall, leave it there, and run. This is Balenciaga to me. The branding on the skirt, unnecessary, but I get the futuristic appeal to it. I love the breast area of this zippered pull. The cuff or bracelet is horrible, but the stocking, kind of this black thing with the shoe combo, I'm liking this. This it's unwearable by most people, but this could have been a Balenciaga, you know. 19, we're back to Russia all over again, and we're escaping Russia in the cold. Except there's a touch of Dolce & Gabbana here as well. Also very Sicilian. I'm feeling Sicily here too. Loving the color combo. Again, I don't care for this buttoning up. This kind of like, this is such a boring, actually, it's just a boring winter coat. And we need winter coats for winter when it's cold. So I'm all for regular standard winter coats that actually keep you warm and don't make you freeze because they're just too fashion forward, but not, warm forward. So I'm liking this. But I mean, they're trying really hard to make it look special by kind of buttoning it up wrong, whatever. Look number 20, yes, futuristic, very Balenciaga as well. Loving the color combination here as well. Cuff has to go as well as that. Well, the clutch is okay with this color combination. The clutch is futuristic, kind of looks like she has her future pills to pop for, I don't know, forever youth in that little packaging. Look number 21, I don't like this jacket. It's just too simple, but then buttoned up in a special way to make it look more special. But, yeah, I can see the twist. I can see the twist there. I can respect it. Let's just put it that way. Look number 22, respectable. Again, very Balenciaga, very Balenciaga. Look 23, girl, yes. Except for the boobage, the boobage. The boobage, it's something that I say either you make a statement out of it, like we've seen tits everywhere. It's no big deal. Male tits, female tits, androgynous tits, whatever. So either you make the whole freaking show about the tits, and then everybody's out there with their tits out, but don't just do one look. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of forced, and it's like... And then, usually when these fashion shows, when something like this happens, the model might, if the model gets criticized for it, the model's going to say, they made me do it. The stylist made me do it. The stylist might say, oh, the model did it to attract more attention, so it wasn't our fault. So nobody's really to blame because everybody pushes away the blame. If it all goes right and everybody loves it, then, of course, everybody tries to take, the praise for what happened. So the model might say, yeah, no, I wanted to do it. Or the stylist or the designer might say, no, we wanted it to happen. So, but anyway, I'm like, just one look with a nipple throughout the whole show, whatever. We're grown-ups. We know how breasts look like. It's nothing scandalous anymore. It's just a bit lame that in 2017 you still have to do that to kind of shock. Yeah, the bag, whatever. I'm liking the shoe. I love this little touch of green. Yeah, camera's going to die. Okay, look 24. 70s retro vibe here in the hair, in the skirt, in the dress, and everything. I mean, this is kind of like Demna taking inspiration from Alessandro Michele for Gucci, and this is more Gucci than it is Balenciaga. But it's neither or, it's somewhere in between. It's limbo. And it's too dated for me to like it, really. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of people I know who would love to wear this. Not me. Look number 25. This is just like with the Dior thing, oversized, you know, sweater and then girly little dress underneath, whatever. It's cutesy, but that's all it is. And you can get the total look at a local thrift store nearby. Look 26. Oh yes, she is serious. She is running down that runway like it's nobody's business. She is on her way to the flea market. Not from the flea market, but towards the flea market. Okay, guys, we got to stop it here because the camera's going to die. I'll continue in a minute. And we're back. So let's check out look number 27. There's a sweater going on here, red, and then the floral skirt. Again, the shoes are fine. The purple, the skirt, you know, very thrift store. I can't really identify what the bag is, but overall, interesting retro look. Let's just put it that way. Does it warrant a purchase? Not necessarily. Look number 28. I am loving those shoes. How thick they are on the sides. How kind of almost Minnie Mouse they are. The clutch, no. The color combo, yes. Androgynous look of the model, fabulous. Loving this look. Number 29, I'm also loving this. Now this is how now we finally start seeing these coats open. I don't know if it's like the same strategy of coat as at the beginning. If it is, now Demna is showing us what it's all about. The coat actually has an extra kind of, you know, like this is the coat, and then there's this flap, which is an additional piece that you kind of add on top of the coat. So, you know, that's kind of fabulous, right? But Yoji did it first. Anyway, loving the touch of red, loving those shoes in acid green, and I love the fact that apparently or allegedly, or so it seems, the skirt is made of the same material as the coat, but it's just inverted. So we have the inside of the skirt on the outside, so the lining is visible outside, and then, I mean, nothing that we haven't seen before. This experimentation has happened in the past. I don't know if they just styled it that way for the show, or if this skirt will really go into production that way. Not just that, but also it seems as though the back of the skirt is in the front. This is just what it looks like to me. I'm not so sure if this is actually what is going on with this look, but yeah, nothing, you know, it's a little bit like, okay, you know, it's my final exam collection, and I'm going to experiment. I'm going to show you guys that I can break the rules. So it's a little bit childish, but nevertheless, I still like it, even though it's childish. Look number 30. Yeah, you know, sorry to all you gallerist women out there, you know, all you, listen, and this is like, I don't give a fuck about being politically correct now. Literally, what I really loathe is when I see women gallerists that like have a bunch of money, but, you know, and then usually this type of woman is going to dress Prada. She's going to be dressed in Prada, and she's going to be like all anal about everything, but she's going to think that she's like so out there and so ahead of the times and so artsy fucking fartsy because, you know, because she's a gallerist. And I think, unfortunately, this, even though it's kind of a cute idea, I think it's going to kind of cater to all the wrong people. And I think that that type of gallerist that really has absolutely no sense of humor, really, not much creativity, but just like thinks that by dressing, you know, in a certain uniform way, she can kind of belong to a certain elite, when in fact, the only reason why she belongs to the elite is because she got the dinero to invest. But so this thing here has potential, but it's probably going to turn out to be one of those pieces worn by the gallerists. Look number 31. Same as look number 30, except this one is actually really fun. I mean, it's, you know, Sophia Petrillo gone bananas. I mean, I think it's cute. I don't think it's Balenciaga, however. Here we have look number 32. We have that print. Yeah, this is, no, too vintagey for me. Look 33. I see this as an interesting thing for summer. Almost Vivienne Westwood-esque in a way. So but not Balenciaga. Look number 34 with the oversized, whatever this is, leather bag or pleather bag. I don't like this accessorizing around the neck. I don't know. This looks like a mess to me. Even though I like the neon green stockings with that shoe, but yeah, no, not a bestseller probably. Look number 35. Hannah from Girls could wear this one. Totally. Yes. I'm actually liking this look. I love the ethereal kind of colors, that pastel-y tone of the bag, and then, you know, kind of, you have the feeling it melts into the white of the stockings, and then that shoe is kind of a pop of dark color. I would have perhaps, I mean, I love the fact that the shoe is darker, but, and the model is so pale, I would have kind of pushed this ghostly figure. I would have, on her, I would have put the white shoe even, like to just give you this weird illusion of her floating above the ground, you know. But I get why they did the dark shoe. Look 36, loving the hair, yes, and that jaw, girl, bold and beautiful. Revival, ridge. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into the floral, you know. Floral for spring, groundbreaking. Except this is floral for winter, even more groundbreaking. But yeah, it's editorial, so whatever. Look 37, boring, dated, seen too many times, hookerish, whatever. 38, same thing, also not winter at all. Now we get to the interesting part of the collection. Look number 39, loving it, totally loving it, totally loving this imperial, you know, dress going on. You got the waist right under the breast, and then it just falls and flows. This to me is Balenciaga. I'm not so sure about that branding at the bottom of the dress. That's like the old school BB from Balenciaga in pink. I mean, this is a type of branding I see for Courrèges, but I don't see it for Balenciaga. Even in this case, even though I have criticized this bag for the political correctness that is in me, it works with this dress. This is beautiful. Look 40, yes, mama, deliver. Now, ruffles, we don't like, but this is a moiré. I love moiré. And I love moiré since I was a kid, because moiré, it's this kind of like water pattern on the silk. You see, like, kind of like, it's like a wood or water pattern. It's called moiré. And first time I ever approached it was the original. They don't do it anymore because they're stupid. But the original box package of Christian Dior's Poison. Poison had this poison green moiré print all over the... Oh, God, I love that moiré. And this is that type of moiré. Loving how flowy it is. You know, it looks really heavy, but it doesn't like fall down heavy. It opens up. And this is gorgeous. Even with that douchebag pair of sunglasses. And then, of course, you know, the shopping bag to match. Loving this. And I think it's also very Balenciaga. Look 41 is kind of more Yves Saint Laurent than it is Balenciaga. Also because, of course, of the model. Yves Saint Laurent loved black models. And there should be also more black models. And also Asian models on the runway. I mean, Balenciaga, yeah, there should have been more, for sure. For sure. The balance isn't really done very well. I mean, you know, to each his own, but... Look how gorgeous this lady is. Oh, she's so beautiful. And this bow tie looks like it's made out of this material that I'm wearing. And let me tell you, if it is, she's sweating her ass off as I am right now. Because this thing don't breathe. It's like silicone. I feel like Gaga in an egg. Remember? Yeah, you remember probably. Anyway, okay. Yes, this is Yves Saint Laurent. Of course, Demna is the touch of acid green at the bottom on the shoe, but the overall, it just looks heavy. This bow, no. Look 42, Kirsten Dunst, or whatever, no. What's her name? The actress reminds me of somebody, but anyway. Yeah, like the ruffly kind of touch to this. I like the flowery pattern. I mean, although, you know, it looks like she literally you know, is wearing drapes from some neo-colonial British house in the countryside. Are you ready for tea? Would you like some tea, darling? Let's have some tea in the garden. That's how this looks like. So I don't know. It's also too wannabe bougie. But I like the shapes. Oh my God. Look 43. Yes. 5,000 times. Yes. Even though it's very Jeremy Scott from Moschino. You know, the season where he did like work in progress, like construction site worker thing. This kind of gives me that vibe. Her stockings with the shoe are those stoppers they put on the street, you know, and then you have these like stripes. So this is very, very kind of Jeremy reminiscent, but it's transformed enough to be Balenciaga because of the shapes, because of the volume, because of the roundness, because of this kind of fluffiness, this balloon kind of memory of a balloon that is very Balenciaga. So I'm loving this, again, despite the douchebag glasses. Total look, matchy with the bag. Yes. 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 I'm loving Devna. Welcome to the fashion bunker, girl. Look 44, the pedally touch, very Asian, very Asian inspiration, but also very Balenciaga, and also a hint of Givenchy. Is Devna trying to kind of get into Givenchy, perhaps? Well, whatever. Either way, loving the hair, the butter blonde of the model. Look at that pixie cut. And the touch of blue on the shoe. Yes. Gorgeous. Really gorgeous. Look 45. Amazing. Death becomes her. She's coming back from a funeral, ladies and gentlemen. And what's in her Turkish bazaar market shopping bag? Her dead husband. She's taken him back home. She did not want to let him get buried. Yes, she's taking him back home. She will eat him for dinner. Morticia Adams, yes, I'm loving it. It's heavy as fuck. It looks super heavy. It looks super dusty. It looks super old. It looks super like, oh, I tried so hard to look like Alexander McQueen, but didn't really make it. But it still looks fabulous. I'm loving all the fail. You know, like even the fail in this dress is fabulous. Moving on. Look 46. It's Big Bird gone albino with sprinkly sparkles of stracciatella ice cream covered all over Big Bird. Yeah, it's fun. You know, this is very 60s, very fabulous. This is also Balenciaga. Why not? It's very futuristic. This is very space age as well. Even though it's furry, and space age didn't use much fur and furry. It's very Muppet Show. But I'm loving it. I love the touch of green. It's fun. This piece is fun. I mean, that bag again, whatever, but it's fun. Yes, we say yes. Look 47, too drapey. You know, this one didn't really work with the fluffiness, with the roundness. This one hangs heavy. It hangs heavy. I get the idea. The idea is nice. The colors are nice. Oh, this is the final look? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you know, loving the model's hair color, even though she, again, does not know fun. Never did and never will. But the color is nice. So, this is going to be a hugely long video. I hope you've enjoyed this tour de force that we have been experiencing through the Balenciaga run through. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I hope you had some fun. If you did, thumb up this video and let me know what you thought about it. Let me know that you want to see more of these and I can make more. They're kind of interactive. It is fun, no? Demna, congratulations. You have received the seal of approval of Super D for your Balenciaga Fall/Winter 17 collection. I never thought I would say this, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know, don't forget to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebooks, and Twitter. So, don't be afraid to change your mind. We were not big fans of Demna, but now we're loving him. Because we never give up on love. So never give up on love, guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.